Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're in Inazuma. Don't panic. We're in Inazuma because I have decided that I want to move on with my life. Look at how gorgeous that is. Goodness gracious. Now, I have come to Inazuma today with one plan and one plan only, and that is to do the Riding Shogun story quest. But I've gotten sidetracked because now I'm watching the sunset. It's glorious. It's beautiful. Let's just activate the story quest, and then we can go back to watching the sunset. Yay! So, yes, as stated, I want to kind of get started with things, get moving along, and I think the thing I need to do next is the story quest. I think it'll also make my guide pretty happy with me, if I recall correctly. No, that's something else. Anyways, I don't know how long it's been since I finished the Inazuma Archon quest, but I think it has been a while, so I'm happy to get going now. It says, go to the statue of the omnipresent god. Your adventure has come to an end for now. You and Paimon decide to pay the statue of the omnipresent god a visit. Yes, because we have Zhongli's second story quest is currently blocked. This is blocked by... Who even is this? This, I think, is, Raiden. Who is this? Taurus Ambrosa? Wait, no, that's Taurus Iracundus. Some sort of bowl of, I have no idea who that is. Is this? Yes, it's this. So I'm going to have to do that story quest as well. I'm probably going to have to do all these story quests before I can move on. And I'm nervous because it's come to my attention that there may or may not be certain events in the future that I would really love to do. So in order to do those events, if they theoretically come around when they are anticipated to come around, I need to get a move on with this story. And also it might unblock some of the exploration difficulties I have been having, as you know. Is that Toma? Hi, Toma. Really quick, let us look at our commissions today. This could be fun. Maybe we'll do that. If we have time, we'll do the commissions, because I want to do them.
If the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
The thunderstorm? The one around the islands?
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
What a coincidence. Are you mocking me?
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Oh, it's you! You're very welcome.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Sounds like you're having some trouble. Thunderstorm, was it?
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
So it's interesting, because if she's... I hear that storm represents the Shogun's will. If she's been in her plane of euthymia all this time, then the person giving those commands must have been her puppet. That is so beautiful. So has she even ordered the puppet to stand down?
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
I wonder if that's supposed to represent that she's conflicted, or that she wants to return to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
That would be a little childish. And are you really scared of her? You were so scared of her 2 quests ago.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here.
She could, probably.
Which would also be pretty scary.
Oh, Paimon's worried now. We have to do something about this.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
So you're worried it's not going to stop?
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign.
Oh, I see.
A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
That seems like a valid concern. And there must be a reason for the change in the storm.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
I wonder why.
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad to hear there's going to be a trial.
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
Do we think it's going to be Sarah?
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
Takayuki's the current commissioner, right? Is he in bad health all of a sudden? On the other hand, I'm glad that no one's listening to him, because that guy kinda sucks.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Oh, obviously this guy's Kujo Kamaji, so he's the guy's son, so he might become the new clan head.
Don't
Proxy
blame
clan head,
yourself,
of
Master.
course.
You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother
The
returns.
new commissioner, that is.
The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Your older brother, where is he?
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him.
Oh, is that the mine in the background that we were just helping Xavier fix? That's cool. You can see it all the way from here.
Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
Toma, you are so nice. Look at him. What a smiley guy. What a reliable fellow.
I'll come with you, Master.
I'm glad we're friends
No
with
need.
Toma.
I'll handle this by myself.
Look at him getting all confident.
Okay.
Good for you.
Take care then. Come back soon.
You can do it, buddy. You can resist the allure of corruption. I believe in you.
Both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
Apparently. So is our plan now to drag her back?
If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe we could invite her out for a while?
You can actually do that?
Apparently now that we've survived her once or twice, we have the audacity. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
Well, we owe you 1,000,000, so no worries about it.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right?
Yay, Mika?
Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Here we go. Ooh, Toma stayed here. Reflections of mortality. Oh, interesting. Toma!
Your master shouldn't blame himself so much. Anyone else in his position would find it just as difficult to deal with.
Exactly. He puts far too much pressure on himself. The Kujo clan's future isn't looking bright.
Aw, he's got you there to support him at least. I'm sure working together you can manage things quite well. I believe in you. Oh, the shrine. The shrine. Quite far away from here. We will not be walking to the shrine. We shall be teleporting. Right into a cutscene, do you think? Probably not. And Mika usually stands right by the tree, no? I would also like to see, every time I'm here, it comes to my mind, I would like to see if we have enough things. Hello. Yay, Miko. Let's talk to the tree. Oh, we don't have any things. Never mind. Back up a little bit. Here we go.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yes, I was. Actually, I wanted to ask you about something.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first?
Well, we want to talk about riding shoguns. Does that change your mind?
Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter?
This lighting, it's beautiful.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
The Tenryou Commission also needs her attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
So there is something wrong with her?
Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Is that a surprise, Paimon? Her temperament has changed. That's hard to believe. Look at Vega's face. The doubt.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
It was on the decline. That's interesting.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
Oh no.
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
I'm having a little bit of trouble believing that. I can't really picture it. Really?
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
It's not beyond the realm of possibility. Look at her face.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you.
Oh, so that was a lie.
A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
That's a good point. But we're trying to get her to connect more with her people, aren't we?
You're saying she's fine, right?
And she's saying that she doesn't care if other people are concerned for her.
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Yeah, Mika sure has a lot of confidence in her, doesn't she? Even with the storm changing, she's not worried about her well-being. She still thinks that she'll be okay in there. She wants to give her space. Interesting. All the more reason to check on her. Maybe she's gone stir crazy.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting.
Are you sure?
But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for A, obviously. What if something is wrong with her?
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit.
Oh,
Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
I thought we were going to have to teleport into her plane of euthymia, but no, we're just going to her house. Right.
Thanks, Miko.
Forgot about her house that she has.
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
She just wants to she wants to hear our report when we're done. So she is worried about
Spends all
her.
her time alone. Having a visitor once in a while can't do any harm. As the one who shook eternity, you are her potential for change.
You know, I would argue that you did a lot more in that fight than we did. Wouldn't you say? I think it was Yaimika's words that were more effective than our blade and blows, you know? I'm looking for the thing that she gave us. Here it is, pass permit. A pass permit you obtained from Yaimiko. With this, you can enter Tenshukaku without restrictions and meet the Riding Shogun. You heard that this was made for emergencies, but that Yaimiko seems to have never had a chance to use it. Okay. Interesting that an emergency has never come up before this. Oh!
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
I have a permit.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
Well, maybe look at what's right in front of you before you say that.
Guji Ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone.
So then what am I doing holding it?
Wait, this is authentic.
There it is. It'd be a little difficult to forge it. Feel free to check with Miko.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way.
And thank you kindly.
Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
I'm not even mad at this guy because he was just doing his job and also because his outfit matches the door and it looked really nice together. Great coordination. Okay. Oh, back here again.
She's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
I feel so nervous walking in here, actually. I think it's because the last time we were here, we were fighting to the death, and then the next time we were here, we were also fighting to the death, and then when we left, we had to fight for our life again. She's really just walking around. That's really cool. I thought she was going to ignore us until we walked right up to her.
How did you get in?
That would have been really funny. Oh, look at that. The stare.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
You're the puppet? No. You're showing emotion, but you sound like the puppet.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden.
I think it's the puppet, but I think she's maybe closer to the surface than she usually is, so she's able to kind of interface through the puppet and interact with us. Whoa.
Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Forbidden? Why? Is everything okay?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
Are you sure you're recuperating? You kind of just look like you're stewing.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Do puppets really need rest and relaxation? Has she ever been like this before? I do think this is the puppet, but I don't want to be mean to the puppet just because it's a puppet. Has she ever been like this before?
This body has no need of rest.
There we go.
But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Calm down now. Oh, she speaks so aggressively.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing.
So I do believe that this is the puppet and she's like this because of how A is doing. But that's so interesting. Now we see the puppet showing so much emotion.
But why?
And it's anger.
Surely
Unfortunate.
you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
I think it would be really cool if this character quest was kind of the character quest of both A and her puppet. That would be so cool. Treating the puppet as her own person, you know? I think that would be neat. I love it when people are not people. I have such a fondness for non-human characters. It's definitely one of my favorite concepts in general. Why not put their minds at rest and everyone's worried and wants to see you?
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing.
You could literally just open the door, go, and then go back inside and everyone would be relieved.
I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
The puppet is not trained in the ways of governance?
It has been forbidden.
Ah.
Please refrain from making me talk any further.
Oh, she's not been allowed. Or maybe her permissions were revoked in terms of doing any governance.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you sick and have you malfunctioned? Oh, really interesting dialogue choices here. Let's just go with, are you sick?
Oh, it's you too.
Oh!
It's been a while.
Hello! She noticed us!
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Is she okay? Ooh! Oh, did we get yoinked? Ooh, that's the domain symbol! We're getting yoinked. Wow! We're back! That's amazing. It's so pretty. Is it domain menu time? It is domain menu time. Oh, it's gorgeous. She's happy! Look at how light the sky is! There's no red moon anymore. Hello!
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's pretty cool that she can just pull us in as soon as we get close to her.
Huh, it's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
I do feel it would be polite to give us a heads up at least.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Curious. Why?
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
Okay, that's pretty much exactly what she told us, but still, why? That's what she meant by forbidden, so it was all your doing.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time.
Oh, I actually do like this. She needs to reevaluate her position, so she's taking a step back and not doing anything while she reevaluates. The problem is, she's just used to being immortal and used to having eternity to think about things, and so it seems like she's used up all of her time to think and then some, and she still hasn't come to a conclusion. Unfortunately, the world needs you to come back.
But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Exactly.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
While that usually works, I feel like that would be unkind to our dear Shogun.
No. She was not created to ever be turned off.
Yeah, I worry what would happen to her if we tried to turn her off.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
So she wasn't allowed to because change. You are so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
Oh, and so now that she wants to change her mind, it's quite difficult, isn't it?
For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
No wonder she's angry out there. She can no longer do everything that she's been told to do.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled!
Does she even know about the thunderstorm yet?
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Exactly.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
You and Paimon tell A about the storm and the commission.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
It is.
You can fix it, right?
Do you think she doesn't know how?
It's just a minor error.
Ah,
This kind of thing
fantastic.
was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
So everyone was worked up over nothing. Seems a little arbitrary.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
This is so cool. I love how she is the Shogun. I love how the Shogun is her own person at this point. That's fantastic. Good for you, Shogun.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
Are you sure?
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
That's true. Eye on the prize. It's okay as long as you can fix it. Any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
I actually really love that they didn't force her to make her choice by the end of the Archon quest. The fact that she's still thinking about it in her quest is really lovely. I think it's great for the pacing, and it really lets you feel the weight behind these changes to her thinking. Come with us, get a change of pace, and how about we go for a walk?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
I would love to see A's reactions to modern Inazuma. I would love to see modern Inazuma's reactions to A, though I suppose they don't realize that she's not the one that they've been talking to all this time.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
It might do everyone some good. You haven't left in a long time, I'll bet.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice.
Yes, let's do this.
All right then. I'll come out for a while.
Yay! Oh, I'm so excited.
Since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
Really? That's surprising.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
Maybe she'll let the puppet walk around and hitch a ride in the sword? No, I doubt it. That might cause issues with the puppet's programming.
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh,
I'm curious.
then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Or maybe we'll just carry around the sword ourselves.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Oh, all these things that have been invented since she went into the plane. I'm so excited for this, actually. It's going to be fantastic. Also, what a shot.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
Between Paimon and Toma, we will have the ultimate tour guide. Do you think we'll do a whole hot pot meal with A? That would be incredible.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
Aw, the weather's lovely.
Place in town!
The tea house? The pizza place. The weather's lovely. What a perfect day to see your world again. Where is she? I didn't want to teleport because I didn't want to cut off the dialogue, but now that the dialogue's done... sure, we'll teleport here. It's not all the way down. We'll still get a little bit of a walk out. So, am I to just imagine that she's here with us? Are we going for a walk? Should I... There we go. No, I will not be able to do this. Unfortunately, I'm not much for the walking speed. I must run everywhere. Oh! No. No. What? What? Where is she? She's here. Who? Pizza from another land and reminiscent of Seirai. This one I'm not too worried about. It's the pizza one. Let's go do the pizza quest. But the other one, what on earth is that other one? Alright, let's go find this pizza quest. Why do I do this to myself? Is there anything in the world that will satisfy my taste buds? About Kiminami Restaurant's pizza. Oh, the pizza you mentioned tastes really good, and it also has a lot of local ingredients. However, I have tried the authentic mushroom pizza before. I remember that the pizza was made of cheese, cabbage, and mushrooms. I just feel that for such outland delicacies, it's better to retain its authentic flavor. Alright, I do recall that we're supposed to walk around and talk to people about what they want to see on their pizza. So this should be a fairly simple walk around and talk to people about what they want in their pizza quest, no? Kiminami Anna. Is she the one with the food stall? No, that's back on Rito that I'm thinking of. We are about to fall. Let's fall in a controlled environment. And whilst we regain stamina, I would go into... Where are we going? Oh, right there, lovely. I would go into my quest menu and check out that other quest, but I think that actually would pause our stamina regeneration. Hello, Kiminami Anna. Traveler, you've returned. How did it go? Any feedback? About the customer's feedback. The original mushroom pizza. It's worth a try. The ingredients to prepare are cheese, cabbage, and mushrooms. We have the other ingredients, but we don't usually stock up on cheese. Traveler, could I trouble you to get a block of cheese? I'll take care of it. You don't really use cheese in this store? It's not that we don't use it at all, it's just we use it very rarely. After all, there are not many dishes in the store that require cheese, so we don't really stock much of it. Anyway, I'm counting on you, Traveler. Please help to bring me a block of cheese. Well, it's your lucky day. I should have some already. I have 130. There you go. You can have one. Thank you. These ingredients will do. The original mushroom pizza from Mondstadt. I don't know if I can make it successfully. I believe in you wholeheartedly. It's done. Look at that. You did it. This pizza looks pretty good. Thanks for your help, Traveler. Here, these are for you. I'll make sure to savor this pizza's taste. If it's not bad, it should be officially launched as a new dish soon. Okay, that wasn't bad at all, was it? Can we buy things here? We can. Ooh. Cool. Hey, wait, mushroom pizza and special mushroom pizza. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. This other person, Seirai Reminiscence? What on earth is that? This one. Okay, good. It's not the, Seirai Storm Chasers, which I thought it might be. Oh, interesting. Well, no wonder these characters were needed for this quest. They're in the town. Okay. Oh, it's you! We walked right past you earlier. I remember seeing you and I saw your, adventurer's uniform. This is quite the headache. Would you know anything about this map? Judging by the topography, I'd say that this is someplace on Seirai Island. How could you tell? The guild has commissioned several expeditions to Seirai Island in the past. The adventurers who accepted those commissions would bring us intel on the island in the form of reports. Unfortunately, manpower issues have prevented us from launching large-scale expeditions, so we're stuck sending a few adventurers at a time to explore the area. I'm afraid that this limits the extent to which I can continue helping you to analyze this map. However, I do know someone who might have more to do with Seirai Island than me. His name's Oda Taro. I've heard that his ancestors used to live on Seirai Island before migrating here for various reasons. Speaking of which, he did come to the guild some time back to hire some adventurers who would accompany him to Seirai Island to see the place. You can ask him about this map. With any luck, he might know something about it. Oh, and he vanishes. Okay, theoretically, we might be able to hop back over. Delightful. That's my girl, eh? Always ready to go. And there she is! At last, she's there for us. Oh, look at all these people! Shocked, I think, that they're Arcana standing there. Hey, Rie! Yeah, you have a name, so I can talk to you, but I can't talk to you yet, and I think it's because I'm not in the quest yet.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
Oh, I wonder how it's changed over 500 years.
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
This is going to be quite the awakening for her, isn't it? Because she's all about resisting change, and then she comes out into the world, and it's almost completely different.
It's the Shogun!
I might be exaggerating a little bit, but you can definitely tell that things have changed, no?
What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
I'm sure they're happy to see you.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance
Whoa.
in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
She has a tattoo. I never noticed that. That's so cool. Her little Electro symbol behind her collar. It seems like a bit of an overreaction. Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself.
That's unfortunate.
Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
No, I think we should talk to the people. Also, what I'm wondering about now is, what exactly is A right now? Is she a ghost? Is she her own spirit? Did she manifest a body? I'm so curious. Are you real?
Why?
Are you an illusion?
It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
Her voice is so soft. I love it.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about.
Oh no.
Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yes?
Yep,
Oh,
same
good.
as ever.
Auto walking.
Just as shiny and
Helpful.
just as hypnotic.
Paimon, how old are you?
Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
It would be really cool if the people
Of
turned
course
to
I don't.
face us.
There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me.
We're starting to see a pattern with these gods, aren't
What do
we?
you mean, either?
Oh, she doesn't know about the whole thing with Zhongli, does she?
Anyway, People seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
I'm just waiting for this guy to start talking to us, because he was needed for this quest.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
This is so cool. This is so cool. We're going for a little walk. Oh,
What is this stall selling?
the food stall?
I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Tomoki's stall. Yeah, she doesn't know that Rex Lapis has retired. That is certainly a change, wouldn't you say? Hey Tomoki, are you ready to receive a very distinguished guest? I want to see what she'll do, actually. Is she going to sit down? Or just stare him down? I see.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today.
At least she's a very good communicator. That will probably help a lot.
Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
She's so polite, actually.
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Sorry. He said he has all kinds of snacks here, but one of these is not like the other. Do you think A likes dango? Because that's what Yaimiko was joking about earlier, right?
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
Thank you, Paimon. We agree then.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
Do you do anything to the milk? Or I suppose, did you hand make the milk? Process the dairy and all
You
that?
see, many of the
I don't
stores in
know how
town
to
are
make
already
milk.
very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Oh dear. The creation and change. Enemies to eternity.
For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
That sounds really tasty.
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Kind of sounds like milk tea, too.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
Oh, of course, being an Inazuma local, he would immediately see the difficulties here with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Okay, that's a really good way to put it. Actually, I like that. That's I think the first step in her changed mindset, don't you think? Allowing small changes where they're needed. Because the real eternity that she's after is not something so easily shaken.
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either, and both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
This guy's doing so well. He's being so brave. Good job. How was it? Was it tasty?
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
I love that her reaction could be distilled down to, nice.
Yeah.
It's a very modern
But it
reaction.
also feels like eating food.
Now I want to try it.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial.
She seems very taken by trying to describe this experience she just had.
Anyway, I like it.
Oh, yay! Congrats. You tried something new. I'm so proud of you.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly.
I wonder if this is something you could actually have in real life. Do people actually make this? Now I want to try it.
I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Now she wants to issue orders to the commissions. That is so funny. You know what? At least she's supporting businesses in her hometown.
No, Almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk.
She looks so concerned. This has so quickly become such a sweet and silly quest. I love this, actually. So you like sweet things. Do you want another cup? So you like sweet things.
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this.
Oh, does she like desserts too? Or just that it's not unusual for you?
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
Oh my goodness, didn't I make a joke way back about when was the last time she ate in those 500 years? Maybe she should just eat something. You're not you when you're hungry. And she just ate something for the first time and now she's in a better mood? No way.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
I love how you can tell which words are new words to her, or new phrases at least.
She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Certainly.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
I haven't even done the quest there yet, but I do know where it is. How are you feeling, Tomoki?
Almighty Shogun actually rates my Dango milk. This is incredible. I was thinking of giving up on it, but now... Oh, this is fantastic.
You should make a little sign. Shogun approved. Everyone will buy it then. Is that a little... It's a little octopus. That's adorable. Alright. Oh, wait. This way. I could have sworn the publishing house was upwards. Oh. I'm up. That's why. This is like the midpoint to me. The teleporter. It should be right around the corner here. Emphasis on corner. Okay, and down. Here we go. Hello, Kuroda.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
You know what? This is the first time that we've seen an actual Archon walking around, talking to their people, and their people actually knowing that they are an Archon. Because Venti's undercover, Zhongli has assumed a new identity, I suppose you could say, and also faked his death. And now A is just walking around. Yes, I am your Archon. I am just trying the tries and seeing the sights. This is so much fun.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
I think the books.
She just wants to browse your books.
Aw, that's a cute smile from Vega. I'm glad she's having fun too.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Hey, light novels are good. I've never read one, but I assume they're good because they are novels.
Yes. Any recommendations?
Great response.
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
Okay, I think this is the second key point that she's trying to grapple with. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Don't be nervous. The Almighty Shogun just wants to have a look.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
Oh, helpful.
Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay, let's go then.
Now I wonder if any of them mention the Shogun. I assume not. No one would be so daring.
How can this be?
Oh no!
Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
Oh no!
I know every individual word in these books' titles, So why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
On one hand, ooh, it would be really interesting if the language itself has shifted over 500 years, and so she can no longer read it in the colloquial sense. That would make a lot of sense. That's what happens in real life. But on the other hand, maybe it's just the sheer change in content might be surprising to her.
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Oh my god, I have to read that. I want to read that so badly. They even put, isn't it, it's kind of, not an inside joke, but it's a publishing world joke, I believe, in real life Japan, to make the name of, like, isekai series very long. It's a thing that everyone does intentionally to be funny. I love that they referenced that.
It's so long.
They did a great job.
Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
No, I believe you stumbled across a fantasy novel, eh?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's imaginary. It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
This is so ironic.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
I'm so curious to see how we'll answer this.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess. Fads have no place in eternity.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start.
I suddenly have an image in my mind where she becomes so curious and she so wants to understand what on earth these books are talking about that she just reads novels endlessly, no pun intended, in order to catch up, and suddenly becomes an absolutely light novel obsessed person who just reads light novels all days. I would love that.
I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
So does Yae Miko like entertaining stories then? I'm supposed to investigate.
Pretty nice job. Let's see what we're up against.
I get to read them all. Reincarnation adventure story. I don't think that would be a good choice based on what just happened, but I still want to read it. Shogun Almighty. When I said I wonder if the Shogun shows up in any of these stories, this is not what I was expecting. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
She might be incredibly confused, or she might take it as a threat on her life. But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light. I think it's quite original.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
True. Very true. Let's look at our other options. Daily life romance story. Oh, I don't want to choose the right one. I want to choose the wrong one so I can read them all. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. My goodness. Even in this world, huh? It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon!
Are we waiting for the next installment?
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness. I hope the writer gives her a happy ending.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please!
Same, I agree.
It's really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
It is a bit... it is a bit complex, isn't it? Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. This sounds fantastic. I can't wait. The book is a martial arts story set in Larua, focusing on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. Do you know who this reminds me of, actually? The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. Oh, okay. I was going to say, it reminds me of Xingqiu, because even though we haven't seen him say anything about writing, he does love to read, and he's from Larua, and he's very good at martial arts, but we do know that he does belong to a faction because he belongs to Guhua. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
This sounds like such a fun story though, Paimon.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
It's all about the journey. The protagonist has an admirable will.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Hopefully. I do think this would be something she'd like.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
It has a straightforward enough storyline, but it sounds like it would have sort of the modern comedic writing. Where on earth is she? Oh, there she is. So it's the best of both worlds.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Look at those smiles. The martial arts story, the love story, the shogun story. The martial arts story. Oh, I'm so tempted. I am so tempted. Oh, okay, I have to see what she's going to say to the shogun story. You narrate Shogun Almighty for A.
Hey! Paimon thought we agreed not to bring that one up.
She looks so concerned.
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use and the degree of power with which to imbue it.
Oh, she took it very level-headedly. She's giving a very serious response, but she didn't take the premise alone badly. Cool.
Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination quite admirable.
Ooh, Celestia. She's definitely catching up with the concept of using your imagination quite quickly, isn't she?
That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself. Which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea in the first place.
Ooh, the shake of her head there was so perfectly timed.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh?
Wait, do I only get to tell her about one? I thought I'd get to tell her about multiple. Oh, I wanted to tell her about the martial arts one,
too. Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plain of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change, and change is inevitable.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of euthymia.
That was a very strong response.
But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
Oh, good move! Getting her outside of her plane.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas.
Exactly.
Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Aw, well put, Paimon.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change, but I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better.
There we go. That's the key. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so glad that she's come to this realization.
Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it. We're just out here to have some fun.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion.
Right, first in approximately 500 years, no?
I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Vega says, well, why don't we take a photo? But you know what almost certainly was not invented when she went into her plane?
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
I really want to see her reactions to photos.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at those leaves.
Okay, come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Alright, now we've got to show her some photography. I'm so down. Let's do this. Where are we going? Up there? Sounds like a great idea. Oh, right there. Okay. It's not too far. We'll just walk. The fabric of constancy. Go to the best spot to take a picture. You know what? Also, I bet this little kid is the protagonist of, I was reincarnated as the Shogun, or whatever it was. Because I recall that he has been bullied, no?
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
Just stand right there. We'll take care of the rest.
A photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose.
Exactly.
Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
It's like a painting, but more instant.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
The photo is a visual representation.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
I'm really curious to see what she'll do.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Oh, just stand there and smile. That works.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Aw, and now we're finally seeing a little bit more of her personality when it comes to regards to herself. She's a little bit shy, almost. Try graceful and dignified. Try stern and serious. Try relaxed and casual. You know, I wonder how the Traveler feels about A, knowing that A was also a twin, who has also lost her twin, but a little bit, presumably, more permanently than we have. I feel like that would be quite the start for some camaraderie, but also sort of an very deep level fear. We don't want to become like A, unfortunately, because we really don't want to lose our sibling permanently. But also, she's the closest to someone who could understand us in this world, probably. Anyways, try graceful and dignified. Stern and serious is easy. Relaxed and casual is too hard, so try graceful and dignified.
Okay, I'll try that.
Oh, we get to see the options? Graceful and dignified. Try another one.
All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Stern and
This
serious.
doesn't feel very me. Is this okay? All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Honestly, this is fine. This is great. Just do that. Relax and casual.
How about this? This feels quite natural.
Oh, okay. If she likes it, we'll do this one.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
I think my favorite was the first one. But if she likes this one, oh, let's chat with her. Make sure she's doing
So
okay.
a photo is a visual representation, an impression, like casting a shadow.
Oh, and you're quite familiar with that, aren't you?
Oh, fascinating. I'm learning a lot today. Let's get this underway.
I like her a lot, actually. I really am enjoying getting to know her personality. Start taking photos. Woo! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm going to take 1,000,000. Here's one. Oh. Oh. There's one. Wait a minute. Let me put myself away. No, don't back us out. Don't back us out. No. I'm going back in. Do. Let's put that away. We don't need that. It's all about... Oh, wait. Let's put me away. We don't need that. It's all about A right now. She's so tiny over there. Teehee. That's really funny, actually. Okay, I'm taking that photo for me. That's funny. Maybe we'll use this as the thumbnail if it comes out nice. Usually I try to do cutscenes when there are... Oh, wait, that's not gonna work. That's fine. When there are cutscenes in the video. But... I wish I could zoom... Oh, I need a... Oh... You know what? I need to... Don't pull me in yet, okay? I need to go here. I need a sharper angle. We need to put this way and that away. Background blur. Oh, she's looking at us. That's cute. What would a background blur even look like? There we go. No, I don't like that lantern. It's too warm over there. Ever so slightly. I mean, it'd be good if you cropped it a little bit. That would be lovely if you cropped it a little bit. Actually, it's quite nice as it is. I take this way too seriously, but I really love taking photos. So, I do what must be done. For my own joy. Okay, I'm done. Let's talk to her. I hope she likes it.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
I like that the camera is able to produce the prints immediately. That's helpful.
This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
Of course, she, who has copied herself so many times, is quite accustomed to the idea that someone might be able to replicate her.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a record, it's not the real you.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined.
I'm glad she approves.
The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
I'm so glad that she approves of photography. I'm so happy right now.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again.
Photography has gone through a very long developmental history.
So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me?
It'll be a little hard to explain all the chemical processes.
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like
Oh
me?
no, oh no.
And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh, we've given her an existential crisis.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
I like the lighting in that other shot. Go back. It's a little bit like you and the Shogun.
Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
Well, then you should go talk to her and see what her opinions on things are these days, because I think after 500 years, there might have been a bit of a divergence. Maybe. Just a little. Maybe.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me. but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
Sure, that sounds about right.
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
They are really spoiling us with all these shots, with all the really interesting framings. Ah.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
There we go. I was wondering how this was going to tie back into Eternity and her character arc.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Inazuma will always be Inazuma. Human beings will always be human.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge.
I wonder how much the landscape itself has changed since she last came outside. I'm really curious.
You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things.
You've been very gracious with it, actually.
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Right.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
Ooh. She's finding her own contradictions, isn't she?
Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out.
I'm glad we could help, if we did.
And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Indeed.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
We've showed her around, but she arrived at her own conclusion. I think that's good.
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Is he lost?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Perfect. Now she can go do her duties that she needs to do. Hopefully Kamachi's okay. Has he been kidnapped? Has he fainted out of stress? What's going on, Ippei? Where are you, Ippei? Oh, there he is.
Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun.
And then the Shogun just strolls up.
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
No, it just occurred to me that A has kind of recreated the situation that she was in with her sister, with the Shogun. Because there are two of them. There's the Shogun and there's her, A. But everyone thinks that there's only one, and they treat them as one and the same.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
I wonder how she feels about that, but I kind of get the feeling that she hasn't realized that she's done this, because, as just discussed, she sees the Shogun as herself again. Not another separate person. Are you looking for your master?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Do you have a bad feeling about this?
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
Again, what happened to the commissioner?
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future.
Good for you, Ippei. He's very direct with what the problem is. He's so honest.
So,
you might actually see some
Master Kamaji
movement.
Decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan, with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Thank you, Paimon. That's exactly what I was wondering. Why didn't he just go to the negotiations if he's looking for... what's-his-face to return from the negotiations?
Actually, they decided
Kujo
to hold this
Kamaji.
one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest.
Suspicious.
But I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups.
Suspicious.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Suspicious, but convenient.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe they haven't finished, maybe something's happened.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
I think we should go check it out.
Let's go see what's happening.
I'm detecting a dungeon
With me
and a
present,
character
They
trial.
are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations.
Indeed.
Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there. Awesome stuff. Such modern responses.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Let's do it. Let's go. Excited, Paimon? I'm excited. Way over there. Yes, indeed. Okay. I'm going to assume we'll try from the Kamisato Estates, and if this doesn't get us there swiftly, I will simply have to assume that we can fly down from the teleporter up on the mountain. Okay, you can see the light there. Definitely a dungeon. If you don't mind, my friend. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe I haven't fought anything so far today. I haven't used anybody else on my party at all. How surreal. But I guess even those two commissions or not commissions, but other quests that we somewhat did. We only did a little bit of it. Oh, good thing he didn't have his ultimate, because I just pressed Q trying to switch to 1. Oops. Alright, right there? Right there? Yes, okay, great. Alrighty. Yeah, we are definitely, this is totally her character trial, isn't it? Let's go! I'm excited, I'm excited. I've already played as her.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
It's so cool to see other characters in a domain with us!
I can't think of a reason anyone
That's
would want
so
to build a
fun.
structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to escape disasters, maybe to evade detection.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Ooh.
Huh?
Wonder what this is going to introduce.
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
And there's our domain music. Here we go. Is she there? Is she there? She's there! Hey, how's it going? Oh, I love her hair. Okay, I don't remember how to use her at all. Origin, Baleful Omen, Muso Shinsetsu. Oh, we don't get the full sword art, do we? Okay, so this does electric damage to nearby opponents and Eye Stormy Judgment. That's what I remember. Coordinated attacks and elemental burst damage is increased. Based on the energy cost the element to burst during the ice duration. Ooh! Oh, that's really interesting. So because it's Electro and Electro's the energy element. So, based on how much energy your burst takes, the burst damage will be increased. That is so cool. Okay, that's really cool. Make 20%. Okay. And this is... she does a bunch of damage, right? Yes. And then she's in a state, and then she gets infused with electro damage, and she regenerates energy. That is so cool. Immune to electro charge reaction damage. That's really cool. You can put her in the water and she'll be fine. This is really... Resolve. What does Resolve do? I haven't been reading this thoroughly enough, have I? Resolve. Ah, here it is, yes. Damage for the initial burst. Okay. Wait, I want to see what her passives are. Here we go. Wishes unnumbered. The Resolve thing. Enlightened 1. Each 1% above 100% grants her... Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. Alright, you are so cool. So I could use her skill right now immediately, but let's not. Let's go here and hit this guy.
Shine down.
Dodge this.
Oh wait. Oh wait, it's very ironic to have these two on the same party, isn't it? Greetings.
This is a Terrio Commission base.
Hi guys.
Something is not right.
Ooh, a chest.
We
Yay.
must remove all those who stand in our way.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, did you see that? The tandem attacks. The tandem attacks. They work. Oh, hello, my friends. Why don't you bring it on in, boys? I'm trying to hit 5. I just keep hitting 4. Oh, wait. I have to just look at her attacks. 4, 5, 2, 3. Wait. We have to do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay. Oh, it's so cool. I just love that you can see that there's a deliberate style to it. She keeps switching between 2 hands, 1 hand, 2 hands, 1 hand. That is so cool. And I think the little circles on her circle must be the resolve stacks, is my guess. And I have, what, 600 seconds or until she leaves the field in order to use these? Oh! Wow, my treasure hoarderly ways have actually saved us some HP. It's fun. Oh, interesting. There's a slight delay, is there? Xingqiu needs to heal. From when she applies the attack. And when the attack actually deals the damage. Oh, that's so cool. The tandem attacks. Oh, wrong character. Down. 5. There you are. Wait. We're getting hit. And I want to do some tandem attacks. Teehee. Let's do it. Alright, I want to see what it looks like.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Wait. Was that? Oh, that was incredible.
Time to act.
That was incredible. Wrong character. You can really see me getting my 4s and 5s and 3s mixed up. Oops. Alrighty, and up. And go for it. Oh, cool. So she does tandem attacks with herself, too. That's nice. Coordinated attacks, that is. Hello? Oh, no, thank you. Hello. You can freeze him. Almost. That's so cool. The slashes? So cool. So unbelievably cool. Alright, who's hurt? Was it Kazuha? Yeah, he's hurt. Let's wait a second. So those floors don't hurt us. Defeat the opponents? What opponents? I just see birds. Oh, the door was open. That's what it was. Hey, buddy. Will you fight us? Will you fight us? And we'll wait. We'll go up. Let's do this. And some of this. And some of this. Oh, wait. No. This. And this. Nice. Great. I wanted to defeat them at the same time so they didn't come back. You know, we learn from our mistakes. I'm looking for chests now. Oh, hey! Look, there's one! There's actually this one! Why is my guidance telling me to go that way? Didn't I come from that way? Oh, no, I didn't. Wow, I just somehow got completely turned around. Probably during the fight. Oh, the little eye went away. Is that because the rock went away?
Outlines your fate.
Unfortunate. It's fine. You know, we're close enough to being full that I'm not too worried about health. Well, since we already did the swords and they're going to expire soon. Oh, we're almost at the end. Okay. What do I do? I think I'll just switch to Raiden.
It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Takatsukasa Susumu.
I will deal with this.
The clan head we were talking about earlier. Oh, I was going to look for chests. Oh no. Walking in like she owns the place. Because it could be said that she does. Greetings.
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Ooh, she's coming on strong.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
Now that feels like a cover-up.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
This feels very suspicious. Kamaji, what do you think of all this?
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
I feel like this is how she runs her trials, don't you think?
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
Oh.
A written confession?
A confession of what? The commissioner's misdeeds?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis.
I love how we keep seeing this guy's expressions as he's reacting to Kamaji's words. That's really cool.
These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan.
And it's ironic because he came here to negotiate that transfer of power already, but I think he's realized during these negotiations that the character of, what's his name, Susumu, is not what he had hoped it would be.
Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
Ooh, never do that.
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
He's clearly being held captive. He's been here for hours. They wouldn't let him leave, and there's all those guards.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't
Here we
listen
go.
to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
Don't you dare order her around.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
She does things in such an interesting way. I love it.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
You can't just slap eternal in front of everything to make it seem good to her eyes.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
A duel, you say?
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
Did the original Tenryou commissioner beat her in a duel? I'm curious.
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
I'm so pleased. Go for it.
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition?
Oh, she's tearing him to shreds.
Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
And did she say that you had to win the duel? Because technically, she didn't say whether or not that first Kujo clan head won the duel. He just proved himself to her.
Well,
never mind. What about one of you then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
I'll do it. Can we fight? Actually, I don't want to be a commissioner. Never mind. I
Does
withdraw.
not a single person dare to face me?
Paimon, do you want to try? Disappointed? Oh?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
You're all. Oh, I was going to say you're already going to be the commissioner, but he's actually the second son, isn't he?
What?
Everyone's reactions.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person.
Oh, that's really interesting. He's kind of in a similar position to Kujo-Sara, but he actually knew everything that was going on, and yet still didn't do anything. But he's fully aware that that was wrongdoing on his part.
I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
Wow.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began.
This voice actor is really doing a great job.
This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless.
Oh,
But I accept. Come forward.
oh, here we go. Am I going to do anything in this situation? Oh, here we go. I'm her. Am I meant to fight this poor boy? Oh, this is so surreal. The Traveler's over there, but I'm over here.
The clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death.
Oh no, we're getting a cutscene.
Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, and you can see her using the movements that she uses in her animations. You can do it! You can do it! Ooh. Oh, oh. Oh, she's so fluid. Oh, wow. This is the first time we've seen someone bleed. I'm surprised his glasses are still on his face. Oh, there they go. Ooh, nice block. Oh. This is so cool. He'll be fine. He's gonna be fine. I don't think she'll kill him. Oh, he's still trying. He's going to keep trying. This is so cool. I love how the eyes are tracking each other. Oh, there he goes.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
Another anomaly?
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So, So sorry.
You better be. You better change your ways at least a little bit. That was such a beautiful cutscene. I love how it wasn't... Oh my goodness, it was just so good. And I really love how, she didn't really use her blade against him. And she didn't use any fancy abilities. I think it was just the sheer force of her strikes that did the most damage to him. Wow. Oh, she's so strong. She's so cool.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being.
His glasses are back on his face. Oh, that cannot be comfortable.
In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
There we go. Those are some pretty direct orders, so no wiggle room there.
If you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment...
Oh, she looks so unimpressed.
You will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
I love that even though she's going through a little bit of an uncertain point with her mentality, and she's opening herself up to new experiences, she is not afraid to just keep ruling her nation. She knows that she's in charge.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here.
Oh, cool. Who are they? That's not... No, that's the Shimatsuban. That's another thing. Who are they?
Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Maybe if I go to the police station, I'll hear the name again. What was it? Was it the anomaly? Okay, I guess we did it. I thought I was going to have to fight him because we turned into A at the last second there. But no, that was just the loading of the cutscene. I'm looking for any more chests, but I'm assuming that's the last one. Alrighty, out we go. Omni Ubiquity Net. I still haven't done that yet. There she is. Is it raining? We're gonna get wet. I wonder if when we talk to her, the weather will change. Nope, still raining.
It's time to deal with the situation. You're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Well, she did program her after herself, one assumes.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
He was lucky. Maybe that's what he was expecting.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes.
It looks like he was shaking at one point.
The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes.
Oh, there we go. The final piece of her puzzle. The things that stay the same.
I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
You are welcome, but I just realized you're wearing a vision. Why are you wearing a vision?
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
It doesn't have the full vision casing though, so maybe it's just a gem?
Not a chance.
The thing on her belt.
Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased.
And she has another one on this fan on her back. So maybe she's just wearing gems that are Electro because she's the Electro Archon.
Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
Wow.
The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies.
Wow.
I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
Oh, good job, A. Will you rule Inazuma directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time.
Would you give us any more details on that, perhaps?
As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is.
That seems to be a summary of her character, don't you think?
This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Sounds like it.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time.
She goes for one walk in 500 years and writes history everywhere she goes.
If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we'll bring you some souvenirs. Or next time we'll bring you some fun little trinkets, yeah.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life.
But maybe there will be next time.
Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
You don't.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now.
Are you sure you don't?
My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
So are you not human? I guess she's not human anymore.
See you next time.
If she ever once was.
Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
And if we tell her that she really doesn't want any company, I'm sure Yaimiko will be very upset and visit her anyways. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon, otherwise I would have just stood here and assumed that we were done. Why? What? Where did that come from? Hello? What on earth? Hi. Don't mind if I do. But that was quite sudden. Yaimiko. Why is the little dot next to the teleporter? Huh. I would expect it to be over by the tree. But you know what? What a circular quest. We started here, we're ending here. It seems quite fitting for the Nation of Eternity.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
I wonder if this will be exactly according to her expectations, or if she will be completely surprised that we were able to get A out of her plane. You tell Yaimiko about the various things that happened.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous.
I feel like she's going to use that for her next novel.
What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Only you would dare to say that. You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take?
Hopefully. Seems like it.
That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
We're hard workers. We do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is, you could say.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Oh, I do believe the answer here is the human heart. But I really want to hear what she has to say.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip, and even had the chance to see A's less formal side.
I'm really just clutching to any scraps they'll give me.
Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
Exactly, at the end there. She was saying that she didn't need visitors. I'm sure she does.
But she said she doesn't need company.
She's shy, Paimon.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
But Yaimiko, you are her familiar. Couldn't the same be said for you? I think it could be. And I think that's good, because we are not going to stay in this realm forever. There we go.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Oh, we get another whole dialogue tree with her. About Dango milk. Have you tried it?
I have no doubt that she immensely enjoyed that drink. I'm sure she was as happy as can be.
She sure does love sweets, doesn't she?
What she really wanted to say was this. How soon do you think you could open a branch in the plain of Euthymia? Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
And I guess assuming because the dango and the milk don't have long shelf lives, the milk dango probably also doesn't have a long shelf life. So she can't just store it up in there forever. She has to leave the plane in order to get more. About the Raiden Shogun.
The puppet, yes. I've also heard that changing a puppet's operating rules is extremely difficult.
I wonder if this will be very relevant for our dear friend the Balladeer.
It's most likely the first time in history anyone has faced this issue. You can imagine how hard it must be, given that it has successfully flummoxed the wise and powerful A.
I wonder what his original operating instructions were. Because he was created as a test case, no? And then he ended up just living in Inazuma as a citizen under his own right or something? So it almost sounds like he wasn't given any orders, or whatever they were compatible with just living a normal life.
This is one
and now he's a
problem
harbinger.
even the
What on
Musono
earth?
Hitachi will not be able to solve.
So I guess if the Shogun was told to do this, don't do that, it's harder to change than for a puppet who's just told live. He can kind of do whatever he wants. Something like that. I'm really curious if he has any original rules or not.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
About light novels.
Don't you think it's a fun idea? Someone being reborn as the Raiden Shogun? That's all that light novels are supposed to be. A bit of fun. For her, though... Yes, probably a little too avant-garde.
Oops.
Ooh, maybe I should commission a sequel. Reborn as Guji Ai. What do you think?
Sounds brilliant. I'm sure it'll be a hit.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
I've got nothing else to say. And I guess she doesn't either. Alright. Ooh, tree turned on. Fun. Well, that was absolutely delightful. Short and sweet, as I was going to say. Let's see, can I unlock another one yet? Now I can do Kokomi's. Let's unlock it. I'm now fresh out of keys. Hey, but we do have time to do these quests. Let's go do them. Even these really basic ones we're going to do, because they usually give me the opportunity to find chests and stuff. Now, is this the same exact area as last time? No, I think it's different, because last time we were on a waterfall.
The wind knows.
I was trying to bring everybody in, but I think those other two might be Animo anyways. They won't take damage, but I think I can still bring them in. You know what would be really nice? Yes, I can draw them in. Great. It would be really nice if those, what am I saying? When they explode at the end because they're dying, it'd be really nice if they affected each other. But it doesn't seem like they do. Alright, all y'all, come here. My prithee. Perfect.
One with nature.
You did do a little bit of damage to us, which is unfortunate, but it's fine.
Freeze.
I've remembered that I'm trying to get over my ultimate anxiety by using ultimates excessively, so I will be doing that. And we will heal. Oh, out of the way, out of the way. Yay, we did it. Oh, let's get these little guys, whatever they're called. Lavender melons. Yay, okay. And a sweet flower. Okay, let's go to the next one. Way over there, alright. So yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed that quest. It was really quite fun to get to know A. I keep saying the Raiden Shogun, but I should really start distinguishing more between A and the Shogun, shouldn't I? You know, it would be really cool if the second half of her quest, because she has a second half, doesn't she, would be more about the Shogun itself. Or herself, I should say, because so much of this quest was about
Let's get down to business.
the fact that the Shogun needs to be changed, maybe. And ooh, what is this? What on earth? Where did that come from?
Don't get frostbite.
So it would make sense to me if ow!
Time to go.
If the second half of the quest had to do with finishing up that plot thread, because it was kind of unresolved at the end there, which leaves plenty of room for the next quest. No, thank you. So that's what I'm expecting for the next quest, but really it could go in any direction. Alright, let's take a little look around for chests. Ooh, there's a puzzle over there. that like Choculus up there? Let's see if we can grab it. So that's what I'm anticipating for that second quest, but also it would be really interesting if we just learned more about the Raiden Shogun puppet in general, because I have suddenly a vested interest in puppets in this game. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to have to mark it because we just unfortunately don't really have time for this today. Pause. Ooh. Well, when did that happen? It's been a while since I did that accidentally. Hit the caps lock button while in the middle of a fight. But, yes, I suddenly have a vested interest in Puppet. And you know what? I was editing my video for the previous encounters with A and the Shogun and the Baldir and all that. And I cannot believe how perfect it is that there really were those parallels between... well, actually... Yeah. No, I don't know. Anyways, I was saying something about... No, that's what it was. It was Signora. Because I was talking about how perfect it was that there were those parallels, if there were parallels, how perfect it would be if there were parallels between the Harbinger of the region and the Shogun, or the Archon of the region. And when I was saying that, I was thinking more specifically about... wait, what is this? Of a time limit thing. Okay, I was thinking about Scaramouche and Raiden Shogun, because you've heard my theories about his character. But how fantastic is it that after reading the Scarlet Witch artifact set, it's actually also could be said the same of Signora. Wait, where am I going? What am I doing? Huh? What? I'm perplexed. I'm just going to trust in the power of these guys. Great, we did it. Yeah, because, A is likely the way that she is, a lot of it because she lost her sister. And she lost her sister in pursuit of progress, and her sister was all for the, you know, adoration and appreciation of the moment, right? She said something about that in her cutscene. And so I really appreciate that they're giving us, it seems like they're resetting our electric charge or our Letrogonite or something, because we can just kind of keep doing this. Where am I going? This way? Anyways. Yeah, so A is kind of like that because she lost her sister, I believe. And believe it or not, Signora is also, wait, what am I, is also somewhat like that because she lost someone important to her, isn't she?
As one with wind and cloud.
At least according to the, Scarlet Witch, the Crimson Witch artifact set, which, if it is to be believed, is about her. And so I was just, oh my goodness. Ooh, nice.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
I was just so pleased that we got 2 Harbingers for the price of one backstory. Or something like that. Let's just swim out there, we can make it. Famous last words, but I think we can make it. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, look at how beautiful Mount Yogo looks right now. Gorgeous. Okay. There's another chest over there. And a barrel out there we can explode. But let's go talk to this guy. Where is he? Over there? Ooh.
Lightning slash!
Mine. Hey, buddy. Traveler, please wait. Sango would like your help. I wonder why he's all the way out here. Making progress with the case? She didn't tell me. She just said that she still needed to make some preparations. She also told me to wait for you and ask if you would perform a search in the wilds together with me. What does she intend to accomplish? Why didn't she come along? It's her habit, really. She said that she is good at thinking, but less so at doing. A while ago, a novelist came to interview her, wanting to turn her story into a novel. He even referred to Sango as an armchair detective. She seems to have taken a liking to this nickname, and has been thinking of buying an armchair ever since. But because of funding issues, we can't really get an armchair yet. Well, on that note, let's talk business. According to Sango, the patrol in the city has indeed been reinforced ever since Amano and Ando reported that incident. But, strangely enough, the merchants in the city are still becoming victims of theft, and the perpetrator's intention is very clear. They aren't interested in anything else other than some targeted items. Here's the situation. Sango believes that the probability of the treasure hoarder sneaking into town to perform these crimes is very low. The suspect, or suspects, have a clearer objective. It's very likely that there has been a mole inside the city this whole time, passing off information to people outside the city. Does that mean the Doshin's actions are futile? Not at all. It's exactly what we want. Because our culprit seems to have realized that he is not the target of the Doshin yet, he will continue committing crimes. The more crimes he commits, the easier it is for him to give himself away, and the greater the chance for Sango to figure out who he really is. Therefore, we still need to keep putting on a show so that our thief will let his guard down. Traveler, that's why I am here asking you to come with me and look for some trouble with those treasure hoarders in the wilderness. Of course, there will be payment. Also, when this case is over, there will be an additional gift for you. Did Sango ask you to say this stuff too? You sensed that? You have quite a sharp intuition. It was indeed Sango who told me to persuade you with these words. But please believe me when I say that I am not lying. I am certainly carrying your payment with me, at least. Therefore, please help us out, Traveler. What exactly do you need me to do? It's easy. We just need to mess with those treasure hoarders in the wilderness. The bigger the fracas, the better. Sango has already marked the locations of some treasure hoarder camps. I have also marked them on the map for you. Alright, we will rendezvous at this place afterward. Let's get a move on now. Alright, go fight some treasure hoarders. That I can do. Once again, it's a situation in which we are going into the wilds. Where are you today? Oh, I went out to work in the wilds. Where do you work? The wilds. We saw this in Eula's story quest in Mondstadt, which is why I'm remembering it so fondly. I mean, it's not an inaccurate description, it's just very entertaining to me. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Oh, nope. Oh, it's fine, whatever. I was yawning at the most inopportune moment. Did that guy accidentally superconduct himself and that's why he's way over there? That's very funny. And let's be me, 'cause I need to heal. Go talk to Ryuji. Where is he? These people are quite quick to flee. They probably went back to report about us. In this case, our objective here has been accomplished. Thank you for your hard work, Traveler. Please, take these. I will also return and report to Sango about this. I wonder if she's figured something out yet. Oh. Oh dear. We've been ambushed. Alright, don't mind if I do. Deja vu.
Take this!
And now it is Kazuha's turn to be healed. Out of the way. Up and down. Great. I didn't want to risk switching to Kaya to freeze them in case the swords went away, but it seems that I needn't have worried. Alright, am I supposed to go turn that in? Or am I done now? I think I'm done. My commissions alert is popping up, so let's go collect our commissions. Hey, note to self, switch the party. We'll do that right now. Where? There you are. Friend request activated. Wait a minute.
Add Astro.
I hit 10 with Tainari, didn't I? Oh no. Oh no. I need to switch Tainari off. Oh no. See, this is one of the reasons why I change this party so often and then stick with it for so long. Is because I get really nervous about using characters I've never used before. Because I won't be good with them. So I'm really nervous about switching off of him because if whoever I switch to I'm not going to be good with. But I think I'll switch to Kolai for my Dendro character. I have so many Dendro characters. I guess
I'll ensure your safety.
this would be the party then. Not exactly a fantastic Dendro party, but I liked Tainari because of he was an archer and he had his confusion skill. Okay, maybe I'll do another archer instead then. Or I could do a catalyst user. What do you even use? Use a guitar. What is that, a sword? A claymore? I think it's a claymore. I'm thinking Sethos. I am. I don't see him. There he is. I could do Kuchasar. I've tried her before though, and I really had some struggles with her playstyle. If I have any other archers, Farzan, then I would be all Animo pretty much.
Bags packed and ready to roll.
I could try with Sethos and just see what happens. Wow, I actually have a surprising lack of archers, don't I? Ooh, nice. Right. You, what? You are in no way, wait. You two are both Claymore. Oh, it's because I have them occupied, equipped right now. So these are my options. You're at 10, you're at 10. Alright, that'll be it for now. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so there's the party for now. I might have to switch it if it doesn't work out, but let's go reset to our statue over here, and that'll be the end for today. Welcome to the world, Sethos. Let's switch back to the main party. Speaking of bows, there it is. Okay, let's just plop ourselves right here, heal up a little bit, and that will be all for today. Can I collect a key? Is that what this is telling me? I can. Good. What? Who? Kazuha! Yay. Yeah, we'll unlock him. Oh, delightful. Okay. So, we still have yet to figure out how on earth to get into this area with the water. And I think that'll probably get us over into here with the other water, but I don't know. I'm quite perplexed. Yeah, Arumi Ruins. I will figure it out one day, but apparently today was not that day. But I did have a really fun time with that quest, so I hope you guys did too. It was a delight to get to know A little bit more, and I hope we get to know the Shogun a little bit more next time. But for now, that's all. Thank you for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now!